new film Supergirl, unfortunately, this was disappointing for me. I really wanted to like this, and I'm not saying this is one of the worst movies of the year so far, but there's so much that goes on within this film. I just felt underwhelmed watching it when it was all said and done. To say that this was a disappointment would be an understatement. I had high hopes for this to be as entertaining as the Superman movie was last year. But after seeing the final product, what the hell happened? So the story of this one is that Kara Soel travels across the galaxy with her dog, Crypto, to multiple planets to celebrate her 23rd birthday. But when she comes across a young girl named Ruthie, who is looking for revenge because a man named Krim ended up killing her entire family, so Kara ends up helping her. Yeah, I'll admit, while this is somewhat entertaining, it's a massive letdown for this character. She deserves a lot better than this. I will point out, though, is that it's not time to panic, it's not time to worry. I mean, this is only the second movie in this cinematic universe. I'm just hoping they do a whole lot better if this film does get a sequel sometime in the near future. To make matters worse though, this feels way too similar to Guardians of the Galaxy and to the scent Mad Max. And because of that, it feels like this movie doesn't have its own type of identity. I don't blame people for saying this was abysmal. I personally don't think that's the case. But this is not the superhero film a lot of people was hoping for. Not only that, but there is a Neo drop in the third act, and the song choice that they use is baffling. I'm like, why? That song does not fit that action scene whatsoever. Quite frankly, this failed to meet expectations, and it's a shame because this should have ended up being something really great in my opinion. Now, despite my issues with this, there are some positives that I do have to say about this one. Millie Alcott playing Supergirl, she does such a great job in the role. I like this portrayal of the character because we all know that she's going to return in next year's Man of Tomorrow. And so her interactions with David Cornsweet's Superman and flashbacks, I thought that was a nice touch in the film. Another positive that I have to say about this is that Jason Momoa playing Lobo, perfect casting. He's not in the film all that much, but when he does show up, there is some funny moments to be had with this character. And it also got me wondering if Warner Brothers are probably going to do a Lobo film. The interactions between Kara and Ruthie wasn't really great at all. Not enough chemistry between those two actors. Krim of the Yellow Hills was a terrible villain. This guy is an absolute joke. And he was doing so many goofy things. He was too damn cartoonish for me to take seriously. And to make matters worse, even the action scenes are nothing special. It's just generic fighting, and when it gets to the third act, I'm like saying to myself, what in the hell is this? Because I expected better. The music is not great really. Some of it doesn't even fit a lot of action scenes whatsoever. I really felt like this film, it just didn't do enough to make it a worthy origin story for the character of Supergirl. At the end of the day, honestly, wait for this to come out on streaming because believe me, this is not worth seeing in theaters just because of how disappointing it really is. I'm giving this film a 6 out of 10. Yeah, this did not meet many people's expectations. It's going to be a box office bomb. Though at least it's not one of the worst DC movies I have seen in the last couple of years either. I do know that this story is an adaptation of the comic book miniseries Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And while I haven't personally read that yet, I'm betting it's far more entertaining than whatever this tried to be. Still, I'm looking forward to what they do with this character next. She's probably going to have a lot of interactions with her cousin Clark in the next Superman movie, so that'll be cool to see. Anyway, I'm done talking about this film. It is such a missed opportunity that there's going to be many people out there who will say that Warner Brothers had dropped the ball on this one big time. And that's my review of Supergirl. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.